again. Another short one. But I got my dishes done, prepared food for Chopper when he comes home at midnight, I hope. Yeah, he does. He'll come. But as I was talking about in my previous, this is actually what I have been doing and have made so far. Everybody that is crafting know exactly what I'm talking about when I said, as soon as you start, organize, declutter your craft room, or you sort of find a box and all your scraps and your stash of fabric, and as I showed you my UFO I found. I don't know. Is there something, even as I told you before, the ugly fabric I sort of cut down to stripes and see what I can use it for. First of all, we can start with this one here. So yeah, and I have a very interested. This is Luna, by the way, for new viewers. Luna is a foster that I sort of fall in love with and wanted to keep her permanently. Yeah. She's turned out to be so sweet and lovable. First of all, I have some of what I also call ugly fabric, and that is this very, very stretchy in each direction fabric. I love the color. This is also a very stretchy material here, and this is a pure cotton. What I actually did, I cut it down in 2 inches. It's a little birdie. A little bunny. And I wanted to see, because this is also a lot of scraps that I sort of lucky to get. For now, I have made, as you can see, I have collected with the birds on it. Yeah, she's very, she wants attention. Touch me. No, yeah. Sorry, folks. Yes. For now, I got 5 of them, and I do have more of this stretchy fabric. What I do when I stitch with this. Oh, hello, Tita. Glad to see you. I am going to call you later at midnight here, Denmark time, 1 hour. I'm here. And afterwards, when my phone has enough power, I'm calling you. Yes, because I forgot to put power on the phone yesterday. Sorry. So, I have made this. I was like, yeah. And when you stitch in, Ella, oh, thank you, bless you, I love you to the moon and back. When I stitch this, I'm going to show my dear Tita, because we are going to FaceTime in an hour, and I'm going to see. Yeah, Luna. Yes, I. You stitch it by when you put it on top of the other fabric. Use a piece of paper. When the time comes and I'm able to do it, I am going to show it in a live stream. Yes, 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 yes. What do you need, my little darling? What do you need from me? Can you? Yeah, Luna. Oh. She got some new kibbles today, so organic. I got it for free. It's still good. Um, a friend of mine bought it for her kitty, and her kitty didn't want it. But you know what? My kitty will. Let's see if that helps a little bit. And Tita, as you can see, I found a UFO, something I have done for many, many years ago. Started up, and I found it actually, and I am going to finish it. And I need you out there, please. Which princess is this? Because I have absolutely no idea. I can't remember, and I'm lost. Um, but I found a piece. It was from a curtain, some leftovers, and I fixed this princess. I know there was somewhere another princess in a pink dress, also with yellow hair. No, Frozen. I think this material is so old that it's actually from before Frozen came to style. So it's either Cinderella or Aspudel or I don't know. But Frozen, yeah, it might be that dress fits. Yeah, it actually could be. It's a blue dress. Yeah. Yeah, Teapot Alice. Maybe, yeah. Um, I'll show her. Um, but I made it like this, as I explained in my first live stream. I did a video before here, and I want to show you. I got all these made. Um, these are Cinderella. Yeah, I think it's Cinderella. Yeah, it's Cinderella. Yes, it is, because when she married the prince, and actually this is the dress, the godmother, fairy godmother. Thank you, Tita. I love you to the moon and back of all my heart. I made them 2x2s like this. I have scrabbies, and as you can see, I have had some coffee beans. I put together 2x2. I love you. Um, because all these squares is something I got left over from another quilt top I made years ago, and then I simply made them into this. And what I was actually thinking was that I have created them in cotton. I wanted to make them to pot holders. Here we are, like this. So that's why I have sort of made 2x2, and maybe they are going to be pot holders or for charity, you know, to raise money. Um, then I got two more here. As you can see, I have been a little busy bee. The exact same. Um, so I'll show you the color choice here. And I got some with chicken onto it, and a flower bed around the chicken. I found these. Um, I think it's a little hedgehog. I think it is. Also, some of this very stretchy, ugly material. That's what I mean. This is an experiment that I was actually trying to construct a closed seam one, but I don't know what I got kicked off. So I actually had to make one with a raw seam here. I have been very busy. Then, as you can see, these are the scrappy ones where I sort of lay it under tulle and stitch it down with tulle like this. And this is the progress. I have, as you can see, already prepared these. Has all these little scraps. I put it on the background, the tulle on top, pin it down, and stitch over it. Now we are simply not done yet. As you can see, I have also made stripes like this, different stripes. Also stripes on the tulle. These are stripes, and all these are stitched on with raw edges. This is a totally crazy one, and so on and so on. I have been busy. I have been totally busy here. I'll put them back in here. I want to show these. I have been made a lot of these with ribbons like this. I think I got two of these. Is that the one? Yes. Like this, and with like this, they are so different. Yeah, they are 10 by 10. They are 10 by 10. Yes. 10 by 10. Maybe I should ship some for you, because I'm actually, as you can see, some of them I simply just made same color, and you know, like this is the same color, but all the salvage and stripes I have been left over from different projects I have done. This is actually from, I had to rip the edges clear from some Mickey Mouse Christmas, and I simply just striped it down. This is from my Sue fabric. As you can see, I did this. I have been. This is also the same fabric. Like here, and I got them in plain white. See, here is a flower, but again, I have stitched it together. As you can see in the back, it's small stripes, And then I got some crazy one going on. Um, Again, the same fabric, but in put it together like this. Hello again, Kristen, again here. And as you can see, different color, same color. Um, and here I made some with another, this is chiffon. I had put over all these blue scraps. Um, yeah, that was this pile. Um, and yeah, they are actually 10 by 10. I mean, wait a minute, a 10 by 10, it's, there might be a little small. I'll check, Tita. Um, I'll check them. Otherwise, I can make some 10 by 10. Let's put these back in the bag. Here. And again, here we have some of these. Also, as you can see, with tulle on top. Some of them I have color coordinated, and others I didn't do that. I can come in the same pile here, and I got 8 of these also with the same, but it's all scraps. And this is also one of this ugly fabric, and that means it's stretchy. It's pretty stretchy. Yeah, some of it's cool fabric. It's really cool. And that's why I sort of don't like to I don't like to throw it out. I hope you understand. I mean, it's so beautiful in style and colors. Now we are coming to the most important part, is that I would like to make a big new quilt for my bed, and it has to be something that I can wash. These are going to the sewing machine to be connected. So yes, I have been making all these. As you can see, I use every kind of scraps like this. As you can see, they're all with whatever I had in handy. As you can see, it's I just took a big box and took all my strange scraps, striped them up. Some are stitched together. Just I want to show. And that means I only have one small piece of something, and some is going again. Here I got some London fabric and some, I don't know, for me it looked Halloween. Yeah, or I dream of making something to cover my wall here. So because the walls are so cold, and I got so many, and I was like, how can I do it? Even some, with fake fur stuff to it. And I wanted so quilt. I don't know. Do you want to see them all? Yeah, like as you can see, they're all different. And there I found a scuba diver fabric. Um, some people might say this is a crazy quilt, and for me, it's a scrappy quilt. So no, I am not going to embroider or put a lot of stuff on it. I even see I got IKEA of Sweden salvage. Yeah, I think so. So, and you're kidding me. The butt of a dog. I didn't see that for now. And yeah, it's put two greens together, but it's two different types of fabric. So, and this is the black one. Actually, it's the butt of a dog. Yeah, it's the back of the dog. It is. Oh my God, it is. Sorry. Yeah, but I wanted to be quilted. So what I do is I use a very old technique. This is nothing new. I know there's a lot of young people out there that mean or for sure have invented. This is the method how you quilt as you go. So what you actually do is the back is actually my old clothes that I simply cut down. And what I have, I am going to send you some of these to Tita with these foam pieces. And that means I put a foam piece and a piece of my clothes, cut out from I think it's from an old pair of leggings and a sweater. And then I simply bind them like this, where I put a stripe here underneath and a stripe here. And then I turn the short one like this and stitch the other one to the back here. Then I turn it around and fold up this top piece over here and stitch it down. That way I can actually make a big quilt finish without thinking that I need, because I can make it in rows, so I don't have to have a half of a quilt inside my machine, because this is easy enough to have under your machine like this, or you can do it so you always have it outside the machine when you connect the rows. So that means you don't need to have anything under your sewing machine when you quilt it. Um, this is actually from my old Toronto t-shirt. No, as you can see, it's still soft like this. Um, see, it's still, you can still squeeze it. Um, so no, it won't be, because when you wash it, these ribbons will soften up, and it will simply, yeah, be like a quilt, still soft. Definitely warm, yeah. Um, or you know what, you could also, I was thinking of doing the same concept without the padding. Um, it is a padding. Yeah, I think so. uh, to hang here, um, like this, of all the other scraps. And maybe just put a piece of fabric, but don't put the foam, soft foam in behind. So you have something warm on the wall, because these walls are extremely cold, especially in winter, and when it's very heavy right now it's heavy windy. And trust me, you can actually feel the cold coming in, even no matter how warm you make your room. This is a very cold wall. The same with the floor, is so freaking. You can actually feel the wind going through the floorboards, and that's because this building is being racked down. People are knocking down walls. That means cracks are opening up, and it's freaking cold. Um, and here you can see a very fun one. I got some Disney here, and I found a beak and put it here, so it's, I don't know, it's looked like he's hiding between something. Hello, Laura. I'm so sorry. You missed my first live stream. I was just thinking about you and say, you know what, I'll go and make another hour and show off what I have been doing. And I have been making quilt blocks. Okay, I'm not, Laura, I'm not on particularly long, but Laura, if we are tomorrow, I promise you, I will write to you. Um, Maybe I'll come back tomorrow. Um, but let's see, because I have an hour here. Otherwise, I'll come back so you can join me. But it was so nice to see you. And you can see all these scrap blocks I've made. I want to show you. I'm staying on a little longer. So I hope it's okay with Tita, because I'm going to call her afterwards. And when we talk about Chopper, yeah, we'll. Hej så.
Hej så. Det er så småt på vej ned i Småhave.
Ja, du henter smøger.
Jeg har en god.
Nå, okay.
Det må jeg sige ja til.
Okay, yes.
Yes.
Men,
vi ses snart, Barbara.
okay, yes. Det lyder godt. Der er kaffe på gaden. Yes. Okay. Yes, vi ses. Det er lidt koldt. He says it's very cold. Live streaming. Yes, it is. Okay. Jamen, vi ses. Vi glæder os. Hej så længe. Yeah, Laura, yeah, what time does he has the appointment? Because that way I can make it a little later. So, because I know we have 7 hours. Because if I go live tomorrow, it'll be around 11 evening Denmark time. And that means, if we say about 4, okay, I'll not be on before 4. How are you saying it? 14. No, 16. 16 tomorrow, because if you imagine, I'll 16. I know this. Yeah, 4 in the afternoon. That's how you write it. Yes, 4 in the afternoon, because it will be 11 Denmark time, but 4 in the afternoon tomorrow. I'll come back and show my progress of all this, and I'll probably have quilted these two done at that time too, and I'll show you some front and backs for tote bags. I have also been making in patchwork. Um, you know what? Actually, look like the bottom of it. It's the butt of a dog. I haven't seen that. Is it? Yeah, it is actually. So, sorry. Um, yeah. So this is actually all I, as you can see, you have all. Be welcome and enjoy your pizza. Yes. Bye. Thank you for saying hi. It was nice. See, here I got some of this very ugly fabric again, because as you can see, it's stretchy, stretchy, stretchy. Um, but every tiny bits and piece, and even silk ribbon, and as you can see, that is actually from a fake fur coat. The inside marking. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you. Um, yeah, even some embroidery and Halloween. I think it's some Halloween colored fabric. London Zoo, actually. Here, some of them are. You know, it's like a bundle of joy. But you all know, as I said in the beginning, when you start to sort of destash and what do I have? What can I sort of get of it, everything? And I whenever I found these stripes, and I said, no, you know what? Even the same color one, they're too good to go. I can't. They're too good to go. I need to create something, and I simply started to create something out of them. I shouldn't do that, because the idea was I have to clean up, and afterwards I was actually thinking to myself, I am actually doing it, because you know what I'm actually doing is I organize my scraps into blocks, right? So that is also a good things to do, because now they're not in some big box piled together in a hot mess. Now most of them, I think I got some. It's a big box like this. I got so much down. So yeah, I am going to sort of create some more, because then you find some very beautiful selvage. This is a selvage with gold, and yeah. I mean, yeah, you do a lot with these. I mean, you can put four together and make a tote bag, or as you can say, you can make how do you do it, like this, right? Because I need to ship you something like this. Yeah, like this. You can make a lot of things with them, and you can even make pot holders. you name it, you can do it. Um, some of them I might not quite square, but you know what? It doesn't matter actually, because I just stitch them in the edge here because to keep them together. And some of them might get a little smaller because I know they have to be 18 and a half each side. Maybe I have to cut um a little bit off to make them square. um Otherwise, it, I don't know, I'll find out a way to do it. But this is what I do with what I call ugly fabric. But when you stitch it, put a book page, a piece of paper, not brand new paper because that's too strong. You can actually rip the seam. Placemats, yes, you can use them for placemats. There's so many options when you have one of these. You can even make if you put like this a square and fold it. If you imagine you do like this and put them like this, um, make a firm bottom and use them as a side for a square bowl or box. Or yeah, you can do some. I mean, it's only the imagination that sort of put the limit to what you can do. As you can see, even the smallest scraps, couch cover, yes, absolutely. um and cover it up with tulle and stitch all over it. I did that many years ago. Even since I'm for I think it was Lizzie Brewer, Elizabeth. I sent her a napkin book with a cover I made like this. Um, what I'm doing, but I am going to quilt it like this and make it for my bed because I need a warm. And when I don't want to top stitch or embroidery on this because it's a scrappy quilt. It's not a crazy quilt. This is some sort of what I call a combination of a crazy quilt, scrappy, because this I want to embroidery all over the seams. What happened to my needle here? It is. I just need to fold it a little bit. Yeah. Um, so, and as you can see, it's actually the blue fabric material is actually a shower curtain and fleece and duck curtain and lace and an old tea towel, kitchen towel, and I don't know what this is. It was a piece of stretchy things, but you know what? It's beautiful and it's going to be amazing. Um, yes, it is. Yeah. And then I got this one. It's for little bunnies and sun hats and stuff like that. And you know what they did with the pattern? They made it in doll size. And you know what? It demands for you to have a copy machine, a photocopier, because I need to 200% copy up. And I was actually a little pissed off because it was not. Thank God I didn't buy this because not cheap. But you know what? I'll just take the inspiration and. But otherwise, I'll make that one for children So let's find out if I can make some sun bunnies, or this is Danish means sun hats for kids. Um, and you can make a pirate bandana and something like that, because I have so much fun cotton fabric. So I was thinking to make something we could sell for charity. That was one of the things. Um, so, and Oro is actually from my Toronto t-shirt I got long time ago, and this is actually the rest of it. Oh, thank you. I need to have faith in myself too. Yes, I can do it, and keep saying I can do it. I can do it, and I promise you out there looking. I know it's early for my American friends. Um, see, I even got some from an old embroidery thing. Um, I'll keep you updated. I promise, a little more often, but I promise you I'll come back tomorrow at 4 o'clock for you guys in the afternoon, because here in Denmark it'll be around now 11 evening. It's an hour before midnight. Yeah, that's what you want to be. Um, so I'll come back tomorrow. I probably have made a 9 by 9, maybe, or the first row. I just need to figure out how to connect them. I'm not quite enough. I got 23 of these, 27, and I might not need um, 60 of them put together, but it'll come step by step. It doesn't have to be finished tomorrow. Um, but yeah, um, and it's actually an easy way to do it, and it's still going to be soft and warm because I have fleece underneath here. Um, and I know I might you have some might say you should have used the fleece. No, because you need something, because this is stretchy fleece material, and that means you need to have something to keep it firm. Otherwise, the seam will stretch. Like you don't put. Normally, it's not a good idea to have stretchy in the corners and stitch them together, because then it will work. I can do it with this one because I know I connect them with cotton, like this, one on back and one on front. So it will keep a hold on it. It's definitely going to be warm, and you know what? And the way that the weather. This is actually from my mother's wedding dress. I'm not kidding you. This is actually my mother's wedding dress. It looked like this. Um, yeah, she had a purple, no, a plum colored with this black. I can show you a piece tomorrow how it looked like, the skirt. And yeah, she has never been. She didn't want to be a right bride the first time she got married, and lucky me, I got the dress and I saved it. That's definitely many years, 50 years. Yeah, wow. I can remember my mother said, "Oh my God, do you still have my old wedding?" Yeah, I do. Um, I actually did, and I saved it. It has, plenty time. I have, you know, and I said, no, I can't do it. I need to make something that I can look at and say, you know what, this actually was the dress my mother wore. And I think it has something to do. She was pregnant when she got married, and that means at that time you couldn't be a white bride, only virgins. I don't know. It was yeah. Today you are white bride five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10 times, but at that time in the 60s and 60s, yeah, yeah, it was actually 1972. She wore that dress and got married. Yeah, no. Um, I think a traditional white is for the first marriage, and why do you have to have a white dress? If you think about it, I mean, honestly, you know what? I would say a nice dress. um, yeah, but you know what? If you want to wear white, first wedding, second wedding, third wedding, whatever, you do that. But I can assure you, this is just a place you get a piece of paper, right? Um, get married in whatever you want, as long as you have covered. Do it in a swimsuit. You know what? Sometimes I can assure you, yeah, my mom might have been a trendsetter because everybody was, but the tradition, no, no, she wanted that plum color with this black skirt, and she got it. Um, yeah, it's your mother's second wave teal. Oh, that's a beautiful color too. Yeah, you can take teal. Yeah, 100 years ago. Yeah. Oh God. You know what? 100 years ago, people here in Denmark. You know what? When 100 years ago, the traditional color for a wedding dress was a black dress. I think the black dress came to Denmark as a wedding dress. It was about 80 years ago. It was normal for, but it started up. If I can find some of the pictures, I'll show you. But the traditional and folk um, tradition, I don't know, folk, like the Native American have there, and you have there. But here in Denmark, we also have our special dress. Um, sorry for but I can't pronounce the word, but they were black, and the dress was black, and you had a red veil on, and you had a red um, apron. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It was Queen Margaret II. She got married in a black dress. Yeah. Yeah. She decided to marry in a black dress. Yeah. And so did Laura Ingalls Wilder. Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't white. No. But Laura Ingalls Wilder were also married in her black dress. Um, yeah. So some women do that. Um, the, yeah, pinafore. Mm, yeah. You know what, Tita? I'll say goodbye to all the people around here, and thank you to Laura and Kristen for popping in. I know it's pretty early for you girls, but hopefully one day I'll be able to be a night raven or a night owl and stream when you get home from work and are ready. But I will make ready because right now I have an appointment with my dear sister. I want to call you. Yes. And then I'll go and I promised Chopper there's coffee, but I will also prepare a little plate for him. Yes. Okay, we'll see you later in a minute. Bye for now. Love you and thank you for the 2 thumbs up. And I'll be back tomorrow, 4 o'clock American time for an afternoon. Love you guys. Thank you for coming. Take care. Bye.